like, okay, but Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, all these guys, iShow Speed, Astronaut, they shit out so much content. And people feel like they know them, parasocial relationships. But who else in my industry does it? Okay, Alex Hormozy, okay. Like, there's a lot of confines that we have in our brain. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to question those confines, you know? What's up, JC? JD, how many ads should I test for one product? Okay, so meta ads and a product, that's a really difficult question to answer because it depends on the product. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you Amazon FBA? Are you Shopify? Are you retail? Are you direct to consumer? Are you B2B? Are you products? Are you supplements? You know, we had a client that inquired, they wanted to sell vapes, they wanted to pass through Facebook ads and SEO. And I was like, look, like we're gonna have to be very clever because you can't really market vapes on Meta. So you have to be very careful. You know, we've had people do natural health remedies, if you get what I'm saying, that have been our clients in the past, and we also had to get very clever. So it's not as simple as how many ads should I test, but the general rule is the more tests that you run, the faster you'll be able to figure out what works for your company. What's up, Kurt? I hope you're well. Albert said how fast life changes. You know what, bro? It changes really slowly. And then all at once. That shit is true. Like, I remember getting internally in my body really like more emotional about my first 10K month compared to like my first like million. Because by the time I was making 100K a month, like which was like near the end of last year, I was like, bro, like I've been had the skills for this shit. Like and it wasn't on some entitled. It was just like, you know, there was this image. I'll see if I can find it, but it's like this meme, and it's like how you feel when you made your first million. And I showed like this picture of like a boxer with like bandages and blood and a bruised eye, and they're like this and like squinting. I completely understand that. The emotional bruising, the betrayal, the freaking BS, the legal shit, the people that want to finesse you, the tax. Like, so many people don't want you to grow, and that's what makes it fun. Appreciate the journey. One love, Joseph, bro. You're up next, man, 100%. JC says, how does personalized advertising affect people's privacy and freedom of choice? Freedom of choice is an illusion, and that's a scary statement, because everything that has ever been thought has already been thought by someone else. And whether you're religious or not, there's a lot of, like, for example, statistically, I think there's 5 to 7 people that will have lived a similar life to you across the world in their own different cultural, universal context. And because of that, I think customized and personalized advertising is just simply a result of digitalized, I'm trying to frame this correctly, but the free will, I don't want to make this overly philosophical or like religious conversation, but I'm going to say this concisely because I know there's other questions I need to get to. AI, data, Facebook, people were going to get that data of you anyway. Someone was going to have the data, whether it was organizations that I'm not going to name because Instagram will probably take me down. There's always someone with more power in the world. So to think that we're naive enough to have privacy is very naive. That's my diplomatic answer on a Friday night on Instagram. JD said that's great. Alvin, the crying emojis. What's up, Nami? What's your plans in the future, content, personal branding wise? Personal branding, I just want to go hard as fuck. Like, I just want to go, I said at the start of the call, I want to get to a point, not just on my one account, but like across the internet. I shouldn't even, and some might say when you read like books about the art of war and like the social sciences, and they say don't reveal your intentions. And I don't reveal everything I intend to, like that would be a lie. But mathematically, straight up, I want to put out 1,000 to 10,000 pieces of content a day by the time I'm 27. And we're just figuring out how to do that in various modes. And it's stressful, and it's in a way kind of dangerous because it's very revealing to put out that much content. But I know what my goals are. I know what I'm going after. I know the people that are building with me. I know what their goals are. And if it takes 1,000 to 10,000 pieces of content a day to go out to make it happen, so be it. So be it. I'm keen for the journeys and the learnings that will come with that. And yeah, personal branding, just to like talk, I think you guys have noticed, we've done a live on Friday, every Friday this year. Every Friday this year. And I'm not just only trying, like that's why every 2 weeks is a different topic. So one Friday, it's me talking about a topic, marketing, sales, psychology, whatever. And then the other week it's a Q&A. Because I don't want to just show like the market. I can be a marketing autist every day, but that's my job. That's my job. And people want to know that so they can grow their own business. And hopefully like, I know a lot of people that think, I'm grateful to God that he gave me this opportunity early. Like I've helped people get sales jobs, helped people get to their first 50K a month. Like I've helped legitimate people change their lives. And I'm grateful for that. But personal brand shouldn't just be like head knowledge. It should also be like, you feel me. You feel this relationship. So that's kind of the goal this year, is to really humanize the content and not just to be the autistic marketer, but to also be like, don't be like the 26-year-old guy who makes the same mistakes as all of us do. Because let's be real, like this internet shit is fake for a lot of us. Like it's not easy. And when I say fake, I mean like no one's perfect.